Good morning, folks. Good morning to you. Isn't that what Mr. Rogers always said? Good morning to you. Look at that disaster of people taking their kids to school in the morning. Folks, there's got to be a better way. Success School could be it. Coach Burt's Success School. Good morning to you. Coach Burt 731 on Wednesday morning. Love to get you guys to the lodge for Kevin Elko, October 20th. Man, that dude's good. There's a reason, Jim, Kevin Elko is working with Nick Saban. Right, Amanda Beener? There's a reason, Trevor Hart's, that he's working with the best, man. Best want to work with best. Right, Brian White? The best want to work with the best. All right, good morning. Daniel Hodges, I'm going to be calling you soon, sir, for your coaching. I want to talk about a formula this morning, Sean, because when I look at Tommy Davidson's successful people, I like to put their success, Patty, into a formula, right? If you see a person go from A to B, Amber Walsh, and then we got to break down how do we work a formula? What is their formula for success? Well, I wrote about a formula in a book called Single Digit Millionaire, and it never really got the proper launch or the proper attention, but it was about how I went from a high school basketball coach to a millionaire. Now, I don't have a net worth of double digits, 10 million and above. I don't know what it is today, 6, 7 million, maybe 8 million. But to go from a guy making $24,000 a year as a high school basketball coach to having a net worth $6, $7, $8 million, there was a formula that I used. So people always ask me, how did you go from A to B? And the formula looks like this. First, find and develop a primary skill. Okay, right? TD, first I got to find my primary skill. That primary skill is some skill that is unique to me. It is tied to your talent. Okay? Once I find that primary skill, that skill must be able to solve a problem in the world, which is where monetization takes place. It must be rewarded in the world. It must be marketed to the world. See, first I have to find my primary skill. And so a lot of that book is helping you find that primary skill. And then once I find the primary skill, and I refine the primary skill, which means a cycle of practice, a cycle of getting better, of really doing it, right? Then I need to learn how to package that skill. I have packaged my skill, Micah Burgess, into intellectual property, books, audio, video, online academies, boot camps, strategic partnerships, webinars, licensing plays ultimately, right? That is how I have packaged my unique skill. You're seeing me package my new book, Flip the Switch, into something people can absorb. People can buy it. People can purchase it. People can learn from it. It's like they can learn from me every day. That is packaging. Once I package my primary skill, then it is about marketing that primary skill and promotion of that primary skill. And this is where lots of people struggle. Well, they really struggle with all three parts. Let's just be honest. So part of my person of interest play is finding, packaging, distributing. Find your skill, package your skill, promote your skill. And then the skill has to be leveraged and utilized and taken to a much higher frequency. Okay, this is a big part of the equation, right, Bart Phillips? Because if not, you're just selling a commodity. And folks, you are not a commodity, man. Quit selling yourself short. You're not just selling something, you're selling something valuable. You're selling a skill set, Blaine Little. You're selling years and years and years of something. You're selling something incredibly valuable. But if you don't know what it is, you don't know how to market it, you don't know how to package it. Okay? Tommy Davidson's helping young people make more money. That's a skill, Rob Davis. That's a skill, man. Taking 18 to 22-year-olds and teaching them how to generate revenue, right? And get on past this person right here, man. Taking 18 to 22-year-olds and teaching them how to find their skill set and package their skill set and sell their skill set, man, is incredibly valuable. I was just working with a mortgage professional yesterday, Tommy, and he's trying to figure out the same thing you're doing. Like, how did Tommy Davidson get these 18 people? How is he training them? How is he coaching them? What's he coaching them on? How are they distributed? How they're going to 300 deals, right, Kirk? That is a skill set. Notice I didn't say it's selling real estate, but first you have a primary skill, Freddie Blandon. Okay? There's probably a lot of Bobcat salesmen in the world, but there's only one Freddie Blandon. So when you're thinking about these concepts, man, I just look for formulas. If a person, I read a book once called Habits of Self-Made Billionaires, or it's a book about billionaires, and it was incredibly valuable because it showed me the formula that self-made billionaires had. Step A, step B, step C, right? So my formula is in a little book I wrote called Single Digit Millionaire, and it's a lot about finding this skill, man. And if you can't find this skill, you're going to struggle financially. You're going to wander around the world lost. You're probably not going to meet your economic needs. Remember, a talent in the Bible is said to be worth $360,000. 2 talents utilized, $720,000. 3 talents, over $1 million. So the question is, why ain't people making $1 million with their talent? Because they don't know what their talent is. Now, let's get into the skill development. I look at people from 4 parts of their nature that I'm coaching. Knowledge for the mind, skills for the body, desire, prey drive for the heart, and confidence for the spirit. If you are not producing at the level you believe you are capable at producing at, it is because one of those parts of your nature is not clicking on all cylinders. You don't feel good about your body. That also represents skill. If you're not hitting your sales goals, maybe it may be because you can't explain your value in a world-class way. You don't know how to follow up. You don't know how to convert. Maybe you don't know how to meet people. Maybe you don't know what to say when you meet people. Maybe you don't know how to convert and close people. That's a skill, folks. That's a skill. And as I'm talking about this, man, we got to be, good morning. Hashim, good morning. That's something we got to work on, man, in our office every day. We're trying to get better. Our effort's there. We make outbound effort. We follow up with people. We work the selling system. So then it's like, if your effort's there, that's the heart, that's the prey drive. Everybody's could be higher, by the way. There's a whole nother level of prey drive. I could go into that today, but I'm not going to. Then it's a skill problem. Knowledge, do you know? Do you understand the product? Do you understand how the product benefits people? Is it going to solve a problem? Sonnet Seth, right? Then it moves into skill. Okay, and skill, Brad Fowler, is, man, working the muscle. I want everybody to go back. I'll post today the interview I did with Kevin Elko last night. And everybody should go back and watch this, because we get into how does Saban create culture, standards, skill development, confidence. I mean, we get into all these tough questions I'm asking. All right, so we got knowledge for the mind, we got skill for the body, we got desire, prey drive, instinct to pursue, and we got confidence for the spirit. If you're not hitting your sales goals, man, there's something you don't know. Or you know it, but you're not doing it. So we got into that last night. How could a person know something is good for them and still not do it? Well, it has to do with the synapses of the brain coming together. They've been lazy for so long, they don't even know what to do. They've worked hard for so long, they don't even know what to do. So if you're out there and you're saying, man, I want to produce at a higher level, you got to go get some more of one of those 4 things. You got to get around somebody who's got the knowledge. And knowledge, Jim Stewart and I were talking about this yesterday. I'm not talking about, college degrees and MBAs. Okay? Matter of fact, most of the people who are teaching the colleges and MBAs, they got knowledge, but they got no prey drive. They got no real world experience of building something from nothing. The rugged toughness it takes, man, to follow up and close deals and make a profitable business. So you can say, well, I went to college for 27 years. Don't matter, man. Some of that don't help you out in the jungle. And you know it. So don't even pretend it helps you. I don't even remember anything that helped me from my college days. Okay, other than meeting people and getting over my shyness. College, for me, helped me get over my shyness. Okay, that's basically what college did for me. And my 3rd degree, studying top businesses, that was helpful just to get me in the mindset of business. Okay, so if you're out there, Amy Searcy, okay, look forward to seeing you too in Dallas. If you're out there and you're going, man, I want to get better. Formula simple. Find my primary skill. refine my primary skill, long cycle of time with the primary skill, learn how to package the primary skill, learn how to market and promote the primary skill. This is the formula. Now, people ask me, why didn't you write double-digit millionaire? Because I'm not a double-digit millionaire yet. I'm a single-digit millionaire. And I'm not ashamed of that, by the way. I know some of my rich buddies, like Cardone or some of those, that go, come on, man, you don't need to get advice from a millionaire. Folks, if you ain't a millionaire, you need to get some advice from a millionaire. Then the millionaire can get advice from the multimillionaire, okay? You say, well, why is that? Because there's steps, man. Crawl, walk, run. Most people don't jump from, right? Most people don't jump from, hey, man, I'm making $24,000 to a millionaire, okay? There's a cycle of time of refinement, okay? Now, once you get to that level, then we can talk about double digits and ultra rich and incredibly wealthy. Now, I brought this up in my coaching program on Monday. I bet there's a financial advisor in our program said that less than 2% of people have any strategy whatsoever for their retirement. Violates a principle I live by, man. There comes a time when winter asks what you did all spring and summer. If you're not making money, you don't have any excess cash, you can't stack it away for later because you don't have any to stack away. You're just surviving. And so we got to first move you from surviving to get some extra cash because of your primary skill. And then we got to help you reinvest that into something bigger, something that can produce either buying an asset or cash flow. That's what we're looking for, folks. Okay? So that's what's on my mind this morning. The formula it takes to go from A to B, man. A lot of it has to do with removing and getting clear and taking this thing to the next level, Denise. So if you're out there, you're thinking, man, I need to up my ante, I need to up my game. Folks, at least get a monster producer. It's $83 a month, for love of goodness. Get in there and get weekly coaching from me. That's a good place to start. Then let's go from there. Let's get you into a boot camp with me somewhere. Let's get you into a higher level program. Let's get you into something I'm doing where you can spend 2 or 3 days with me breaking down these formulas for us. It's all a formula, man. Life's a formula. And it's not life's a bitch and then you die. That's not a good formula. Okay? Okay, it can be tough, but it don't have to be that bad. You can work through this, okay? So, I believe everybody needs a coach, man. Let's have a great day. I'm Coach Burt. October 20th, me and Kevin Elko. Don't miss it. We'll repost the replay today, and it's a great interview last night. If you got a chance to be coached by Saban's coach, why wouldn't you do it? You can buy the virtual. It's $297 for the virtual, folks. Okay, $297 for the virtual, $497 in person. I don't know what else to do except give it to you, man. I can't make you get in the room. I know coaches right now that need to be there that won't be there. They'll make up some kind of BS excuse because they're too busy. Too busy doing nothing. Too busy doing what? Same thing you've been doing, getting the same results you've been getting, being broke like you've been broke. Folks, we call it too busy being fabulous. Come on, let's go. Quit being fabulous. Boom, get in the room and get the knowledge you need. Let's have a great day.